I don't know, we got a different angle. They wanted to show us how sweet they look over these tabletops. Whoa, Ray! Whoa! That was terrible. Jackson trying to look at the camera, and these were just over the gas tank. All right, Jackson in front now. Oh, dropped the nose. His brake tap is not good. He's driving that knee so far forward. Whoa, whoa. Ray needs to land on the throttle. Yeah, Ray's way better, for sure.
Why are we doing one more?
I don't know. Jackson thinks this jump looks sick. He's like, think he's looking cool. Thought he did a handy drop there. I thought he was gonna tuck the front. So he wants something to happen. He says one more. You never say one more.
Ooh, that's
right?
true. There's no such thing as one more.
One more is the most dangerous thing you can do. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a gnarly crash by Jackson right now. Uh-oh, they're coming in hot. All right, Jackson avoided the big bump that time. Yeah, we got to give Jackson some brake tap lessons for sure.
What's he doing? The bike almost stalled.
Because he's not pulling in the clutch. He's doing two things wrong. Not pulling in the clutch, and he's driving that knee so far forward to hit the brake tap. It's like so unacceptable. He's part of the Moto Academy. He doesn't know how to do that.
He's fired.
He's fired, literally. I didn't think it could get any worse.
We already did that video here.
Dude.
Actually? What?
This jump?
Yeah.
That brake tap was unacceptable.
Why?
Knee came forward. We got it on camera. So don't even try to fight this right now.
How am I supposed to brake tap without my knee coming
The
forward?
knee comes, you slide the foot forward, knee stays above. No, you did a whole, not only that,
Foot peg
but you got to pull the clutch in a little bit more. The last time you almost stalled the bike. Bike is like in the air.
Okay.
So, yep, let's use that as a lesson. You know now.
What about jumping through those bumps?
Not bad. Ray did it better. I mean, there was one time, Ray, you could have got on the gas a little harder.
I've rode like 3 times this year.
Yep, definitely ride tall gear and then accelerate on the backside for sure to keep the bike driving forward. You let off, start to get a little
So I don't
kicky.
need to brake tap there, or
You
I have
don't.
to do it different?
Absolutely not. Ray, you want to show him how it's done? Ray wasn't brake tapping. He was just getting the head driven farther forward. The bike would level out perfectly every time.
Was so far forward. Was it not?
But your knees were coming forward with it. So you're like counterintuitive.
I'm pushing through the face.
Dude. What's up, guys? Coach Mitchell here, Mitchell Prescott. It's day 3 of summer camp, and we are doing private lessons with app member Ray Arvens and Moto Academy team member Jackson. They're both doing a couple things wrong in this section. They thought they were sick with it, but we got some corrections for them. So, Jackson, we talked about it a little bit. What were you doing wrong? Let's hear it.
Nothing. He's perfect.
Yeah, that's what he wanted to say.
Perfection.
See, that's the thing with 125s is you just feel sick because it's just yeah.
Yep, that's the
But
problem.
apparently, my brake tap is not textbook, and I'm not jumping far enough on the first one, and not taking a wide enough angle through the braking bumps after the jump.
So let's start with Jackson. So he kind of just nailed everything I talked about with him. There's a little braking bump on the landing of that first tabletop. Can't really see it, but you can downside it to make this whole section connect a lot better. Also, he was doing some brake tap action, wasn't quite pulling in the clutch far enough, and he was driving the knee fully forward to hit that brake tap. We just need to do a little foot movement to hit the brake tap, that's all. So that weight distribution stays back with the knees, and then the bike stays pitched level. So we're not driving front end high. Honestly, we can get away with 0 brake taps. So let's try that first. Yeah, keep the chin over the bar pad. If you start getting a little nose high, get it even farther forward, and that'll set you up great.
The Moto Academy 2.0 app is now available. This is an all-new platform to take your learning and the Moto Academy community to the absolute next level. Go to themotoacademy.com, join our online community today for all of your training, fitness, mental coaching, community building, anything 2 wheels. Themotoacademy.com is going to be your spot. See you guys there.
All right, here he comes. He's gonna try to like go too hard. See, it's not bad. All right, let's see if he can downside that braking bump. Again, you can't really see it, but not even close. Did the brake tap again. So, he's mad, he's yelling, as he should be. He doesn't need a brake tap.
So what's going on? What is he doing?
So what he's doing is not getting enough speed. And a lot of it is not downsiding that properly. So he needs to get in more speed ahead of time so he can make that downside of that little braking bump, and you'll carry momentum forward. So he's not having to lift up to try to stretch out this second tabletop. They're small jumps, so that's his problem. He's cutting on the track too late. All right, so he has a case of brake taps, which means he brakes taps almost every single jump. That would have been...
Wait, we told him not to.
Exactly. I don't want him to. He's brake tapping every single jump. So he could be off the brakes and land that on throttle, and it would have been just fine.
You need to kick him off the bike.
Yeah.
He's done.
Get over here. What gear are you in coming up this hill?
Third over the roller,
Okay.
fourth over the first one. But there's a wicked wind as soon as I crest the first one.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
so
right.
what's happening is you're not carrying enough speed over this first one, first
yeah.
of all. Are you able to round the corner and get a better shot at it? Because you're hopping on the track, I feel like in a crappy spot, maybe.
Yeah.
So if you can maybe just arc that corner so you can get a better run, get a little bit faster, try to go right, if I remember correctly. I haven't been out there in a while.
Like
but
stay on
I
the...
think if you can hug the right wall, it's smooth. You gotta get really close to it. But then you can just be wide open all the way up to the face.
Okay.
That will get you at least closer to that downside of that braking bump. You're not even getting close right now.
No, I'm barely getting over the top.
Also, don't even try to touch the brake tap. That last one, that would have been fine. You didn't have to brake tap to get the front end down. Like, this is one of those sections where it would be acceptable to keep the front end kind of light and keep driving. You just gotta be on the gas.
All right.
So try it one more time. Try to just gain more speed so you can at least clear these jumps more effectively. And then just forget about touching the rear brake.
Okay.
Come on, dude. So I just kind of realized exactly why his front end keeps lofting up. It's because when he gets in the air, his knees float forward. So it makes him have to brake tap. Otherwise, the front end will just keep floating up like that. So let's get him over here. You gotta do it one more time. You gotta do it one more time. Now your issue is when you get in the air, your knees are just naturally floating up to the tank. I need you to watch this footage when we're done here. Your knees are just like coming up to the tank, which is making the front end loft up. You know what we always talk about when we do jumping drills? The knees come forward, you're ending up like Ronnie Mack. The front end will just naturally drive up. Those physics sound weird, but that's just how it happens. That's what you're doing. That's why the front end keeps lofting up like that. If you can shoot those knees back and keep those knees back, you'd be great. Upper body's great. It's just, I think it's your knee position. That's what's causing that weird pitch. You'll be okay without touching the brake. That's just like a natural,
It's just instant.
natural
Like, as soon
response.
as I get to here, I'm like, I have to.
And you don't.
No.
I would honestly rather see you do it one more time and just land front tire high, if that's what it takes, just to like not brake tap. I just want to see
I
it.
feel like we should do our Vens quickly.
Okay. Think
'cause
so?
I'm smoked.
All right. We'll let you
Did
get
a
a
30
break.
plus 2 earlier.
All right, our Benz is going now, Ray, and he had a lot less issues than Jackson. But, you know, I just want him to open up this jump a little bit more so he can make more of a straight line to this corner so he can be on the throttle. What was happening before is he was off the throttle on Paul landing, which made the bike kind of be upset, you know? We don't want the bike to be upset. All right, downsided it. All right, he went, hey, that was crazy. He went deep, downsided a second roller on this landing. Not bad, but he could still open it up a little bit more. He's still kind of like beelining it, which makes him have to make a curve in the big bumps. We don't want to really turn in big bumps. We got to come a little bit wider, make a straight line for that next corner. He's tired, so we'll give him a break. You guys just witnessed some private lesson gold with one of our OG app members, Arvenz, and one of our Moto Academy team members, Jackson. Jackson's a little bit of a slow learner, so it made it pretty entertaining, honestly. So if you guys are looking to have any sort of one-on-one training just like that, or if you're looking to do maybe one of our tour dates, go to motoacademy.com, sign up today, lock in your spot, and we'll see you there.